In 2020, data from the Bureau of Animal Industry showed that the country imported 256,117 metric tons of pork meat. Of this amount, about 163,500 metric tons were in the form of offals, fat, and pork skin. The kinds of pork that we want to bring in are mainly the ones that people eat. The worst we could do in a situation like the one we are facing today is to let supply issues force food prices up even more. If food prices rise, the inflation rate also increases. If inflation rate rises, interest rate increases will follow. This unhealthy chain of events will make economic recovery even more difficult for all. Everyone will suffer from high interest rates, from those struggling to pay amortization dues on their home loans to those making monthly payments on their cars or motorcycles. High inflation erodes people's confidence and their desire to save. I reiterate that EO 128 is a temporary measure. It addresses a single factor that threatens food shortages and a spike in inflation. While short-term, it will prevent a chain of events that could bring long-term damage. We are not giving up on the pork in the domestic pork industry. The interventions of the Department of Agriculture to help the industry are aggressive. They expect them to yield even greater benefits once the permanent solution to the ASF outbreak becomes available. Again, more than the economics of it, EO 128 is a response to protect our people from shortages and spike hikes during this difficult time. We need to do it now for the sake of our countrymen. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Politico TV. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more videos.